Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to She-ruhz Tarot. Today's read is a general read for the collective of Aquarius. That means anybody that has Aquarius in their chart, this message is meant for you. It may not necessarily be your personal message. It might be a message for the person sitting next to you that has Aquarius in their chart. But please know that I truly intend to get this message directed to you, since you are taking the time out of your day to observe this read. Now, I do want to give you a heads up and a warning that Spirit may decide to hijack this message and provide a completely different message than us checking up on your current energy and looking for some guidance on how to address it. The message can also be in regards to an individual that you're interacting with, and depending on how tightly interwoven your energies are, the message can be directed to them about you, to you about them, and they can be flip-flop. They can be that way throughout the whole read, so I encourage you to pay close attention if that's the case. Apply where appropriate, but I do ask you to not force the message to fit your situation. I would also like to ask you to please be aware that in order to relate to this message or resonate or to discover and understand whether or not it's your read, it's best to look at it like reading a book of your life. So here we have the overall energy, right? And that's overall how, if you were to summarize the situation or how one's feeling, okay? Then we have the recent past right here. And this is where you look at this and say, did this happen to me? Did this happen to, if it's in regards to another individual, did this happen to them? Okay, that's the recent past. Then this is the current energy. And in this current energy, you ask yourself, am I currently going through this? Or the other party, are they currently going through this? That helps you then see if this is or is not your read. So with that being said, if you do not feel like this is your message, if you do not resonate, relate, or you just don't feel comfortable with it being your read, I definitely encourage you to go observe your other natal chart zodiacs. And I do ask, please, for you to allow your intuition to guide you to the message that may be more fitting for you. If you do not know how to go about allowing your intuition to guide you, it is like you being pulled towards something, or your eyes fall on something. Everybody is different on allowing their intuition to guide them, but please definitely allow your intuition to guide you, and follow it, because too many times we as people fail our intuition when our intuition never fails us. We fail to follow its guidance, and so therefore we find ourselves in blunders many, many times. Unless had we listened to and followed our intuition, it would have gotten us out of those blunders and prevented them. Just to encourage you to take note of that. Okay, so with all that being said, I would definitely like to ask Spirit to come forward and assist Aquarius in opening their eyes to see, their ears to hear, their heart to feel, and their intuition to discern the message that is coming through. I also would like to address the fact that once receiving this message, once you've received this message, please keep in mind that this is a message from Spirit. It is an outside source that is not emotionally tied to your situation. It's not a friend or a family member. It's actually, you know, your brother, your sister. It's a sibling energetically wise, but it's not somebody here physically in this realm that you will need to see every single day. This is an impartial message and guidance. So, you know, there's no feelings regarding it. So it's completely up to you whether you wish to take in this message or to disregard. And I'm definitely encourage you to keep that in mind. Free uh, will dictate and direct our ways, but please be sure to allow your intuition to guide you as well. Okay, so as you can see, we have the main tarot down. We're going to do a quick overview, then we'll do some clarification to fine tune, and then we'll get to the heart of the matter and see what messages Spirit has for us here, some guidance for you. Okay, so like I said, up there at the top, we have the Page of Swords as the overall energy. There may be a little bit of stalking going on. Somebody's watching another one. Or we are trying to learn everything we can. We're watching and observing a situation and trying to gather information. We'll do some clarification to see if we can fine tune that. Recent past here, we have the Eight of Swords on its side, and it's heading towards being in the reverse. And with that, we're heading towards beating ourselves up. Okay, so the Eight of Swords upright is feeling like we're trapped and we're not able to figure out any direction to go, right? But when the Eight of Swords is in the upright, we're beating ourselves up. We're making ourselves feel trapped and victimizing ourselves. We're not there yet, but we are heading there, and that is in the recent past. So where you're sitting now is kind of a good question. Current energy here, we have the Three of Wands. We are manifesting our wish, and we are sending it out, calling it in, and waiting for it to arrive. Okay? And then what's to come is the Eight of Pentacles. Can be a career, our finances becoming stable, and just putting forth the effort in something. Again, we'll do clarification, see if we can fine tune and find, kind of define the message. That's define the message. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords here. There's a truth that needs to be spoken so that we can then wipe away all the lies and have a new beginning and celebrate a new beginning and, creating a new life. Okay. All right. Let's do some clarification here. A new life, huh? Creating and celebrating a new life. Let's do some clarification regarding this Page of Swords up here for the overall energy for Aquarius, please. Please clarify the Page of Swords for Aquarius. Overall energy. Page of Wands. So we may very well be dealing with somebody that is younger, maybe a little energetically immature. They're easily excitable, possibly. But creating a new path, an exciting new path, and trying to figure out how to do that. Creating a new life, laying a foundation, but feeling pretty overwhelmed. There are 10 of Wands. So we have the King of Cups, somebody that's hiding their emotions, somebody that has a lot of love. Knight of Pentacles, moving very steadily and slowly, cautiously towards creating a new life. The Empress, to lay down a foundation, but we're feeling pretty overwhelmed. 10 of Wands. Please clarify the Eight of Swords, heading towards reverse, please. Six of Swords. So we're moving on. Four of Swords, having taken some time to get our heads screwed on straight, we're bringing an end. Knight of Swords, and moving towards a new beginning, closing out the old and bringing in some new, leaving the past behind. Eight of Cups. So, Six of Swords. All of that being said, it breaks it down to the Six of Swords. You're moving on because you felt trapped, and then you started kind of victimizing yourself, and maybe you realized that, so you just decided to just move away from all of this and move on. Please clarify the Three of Wands, current energy, please. Please clarify the Three of Wands, current energy for Aquarius. Okay. We have King of Wands in reverse. Interesting. I'm kind of confused by that. So, are you in the moment being very self-centered and selfish? So, you're manifesting something that you want. You've sent out the call, and you're waiting for it to come. And you are not willing to see anything different. So it's not just a focus, but it's single-minded. Not hearing anything out. Oh, that's where you are. It's the ultimate of stubbornness. You are believing that it's coming, and you are not letting go of that belief. Yeah, bullheaded. And becoming rather temperamental if anybody addresses it. Because you are manifesting what you're wanting. And you are not going to allow anything to deter you from that. Okay? So please clarify the Eight of Pentacles of what's to come. Possible outcome. Please clarify the Eight of Pentacles for the possible outcome of what's to come. That's different for you, Aquarius. Thank you. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. Okay. So, very selfish. Somebody was taking from you. You were putting forth, and this is to come, putting forth the effort, putting forth the work, and somebody else is taking everything you're offering, but not offering back. So the path needs to be reevaluated. Due to that. Wow, this is a rough ride here. This is a rough ride. But we come back to the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Swords. A truth needs to be spoken. Things need to be cut away. Lies need to be cut away. Truth needs to be spoken so that you can then have a new beginning and celebrate creating a new life. So a truth needs to be spoken. A truth needs to be spoken. Reevaluating the path so that you can create something exciting and new. Manifesting fast communication in regards to your star, your wish, holding on to that. The Queen of Cups is, struggling to be strong and be confident and trying to figure out how to have a commitment and stability, but is insecure, which leads towards toxicity. And it's recognized from the King of Cups, from the individual that has a lot of love, that keeps it hidden. And so, they're being very careful about every step they take, but they're speaking, they move in swiftly and speak harshly, trying to be logical to do what's right so they can close out an old cycle and begin a new one and leave the past behind. Hope you followed all that, because This is different for you, Aquarius. I'm believing that this is the other individual. So, because this energy is not you. The start of it, I believe, could be you, very much so. And the Six of Pentacles in reverse being taken advantage of, I definitely can feel that energy as well. But this right here, this is not Aquarius. This is not you. So definitely I encourage you to apply where it's appropriate. You know this read, you know where it applies. Let's see if we can get some guidance for you here, huh? I kind of need it on this big time. Manifest what you will. Yeah, your Ten of Pentacles. You know, manifest it, call it in, make it happen. Believe it will be, so therefore it will be. To have your forever after, you got the Six of Cups and the Six of Wands. And then you got the Hierophant after that. So your Ten of Pentacles and the past. Looking at the past, recognizing it for what it is, recognizing the commitment being toxic, the devil. So building something more solid and stable. Putting forth that effort, Eight of Pentacles. Definitely working on standing strong. You yourself working on standing strong and focusing on your Ten of Pentacles. Attaining your goals. Manifesting those and bringing them forth. Aquarius, this is really a rough read. And I'm truly not feeling your energies in this. So this is definitely, as far as the energy goes that I'm feeling, the vibes here, it's empty. It's lacking anything and everything that I feel from Aquarius in here. There's like just a skim of it. So again, apply where appropriate with this message. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and move forward and look at the energies that are in here. And the energies are, the energy bubble, yours, theirs, or just the bubble that's sitting there waiting to be drawn on. And of course, then we have the major arcanas. The more major arcanas you have, the more the divine and the universe are at work for you, clearing your path, assisting you to get towards your goals to be successful. And the more minor arcanas, that is them waiting for you to make a decision so that you can then have your path cleared by them to achieve your goals and wishes. So please keep all of that in mind. As far as the energies go in here, with the major arcanas, we have Virgo, and that's it. Just Virgo is in here. So definitely some decisions that need to be made in here. Okay, Aquarius. Well, I do look forward to next week's read because that is the March read, and we'll find out what Ostara/spring brings forward to you. I'm eager to find out rebirth and regrowth within that month and what will come forward to you. Again, take in this message or disregard it. It's completely up to you. There's just this, I want to elaborate on this one right here. If you can bear with me here, I want to elaborate on this King of Wands in reverse here. there's just something missing here. There's just like, it's a lack of emotion. It's a lack of feeling. There it is. Yeah, because there's utter confusion. Maybe this King of Wands that is so self-absorbed is bringing forth this confusion. Well, it's bringing forth confusion to me, that's for sure. And figure out how to have a commitment and stability. So there may very well be communication coming swiftly towards you in regards to your wish that you've been, believing that you'll attain, and trying to be strong and confident, putting off areas that were very strong, and trying to figure out how to have this commitment and have stability. But there's still some insecurity in regards to the possible toxicity that is recognized. So there's a reevaluation of the next step to create an exciting new beginning. However, you feel trapped in which direction to go, but definitely determined to make a decision to head towards what is best for you, is what I was just told. To begin new, lay down that foundation and begin new. That is the intent here in regards to this confusion, this Two of Swords. Okay. I definitely look forward to next week's read. Maybe this will be a little more clear for you, Aquarius. And I'm pretty sure this message makes sense to those that are actually going through this right now. So, again, I look forward to next week. And until then, may all your choices and decisions and what you decide to manifest come through and be very, very blessed.